We got Rusty pulled in here because this thing needs some work. We did some damage. So right now we're working on. We got a new hose. We just got a flex hose so we could route it differently so it won't hit this pulley again. We also got to redo the intake because we pulled that all apart when we fixed it. And then also we're doing new shocks in the back. Probably gonna weld up the rear end because, as you guys saw in the last video, it's still got the factory LSD in it, which doesn't really limit its slip at all. So we're gonna make it not slip with a welder. So we're just gonna weld the rear end up. Yeah. Just some general maintenance before we go beat the heck out of it again and break more stuff. And so before you guys get too far into this video, I just wanted to take a second and let you know I still have hats and stickers for sale on my website, owenbarlow.com. If you want to support me and what I do, and so I can keep making videos for you guys, please go get yourself some merch. It helps me out a lot. Thank you. So this is a Sterling 10.5 LSD. And if you guys haven't had these apart before, it's kind of weird. It's a split carrier. So we pulled the carrier out, and now you can split it in half, just like that. And then, so this is your LSD right here. So what it does is, so normally all these gears just move freely in here. Which is how a differential works. So, you know, it can differential the tires, so one can spin faster than the other, and the LSD puts a little bit of resistance on it, so it's limiting the slip, is exactly what it does. But since we don't want to take all the time to clean all this stuff up and everything, we got the one out of my Blazer that I've already welded up, so we're gonna pull that one apart and just pull the spider gears out of that one that have already been welded and put in here, and I'll show you guys what that looks like as well. So if you guys want to weld up your Sterling Ford LSD, you can.
So I do it on a budget right here.
Yeah, this is how you get a spool on a budget, but it's got this. It's kind of like a U-joint, or yeah, U-joint. It's kind of what I was thinking of. It's got 3 sets of spider gears all in the center carrier piece. It's kind of weird if you've never seen it before. And then it's got the bottom one down here too, with more
clutch packs.
Yeah, with more plates for your LSD. Pull this apart. There you go.
Right.
So you might notice a difference with this one when you try to take the gear out. It just comes out in one chunk. We got to pull all these out. So this is no more LSD. This is full no slip.
Got myself a locker.
You can see it's just welded together all the way around. So yeah. Now we'll just put this right down in here. But we're just getting it back in now. One thing you got to make sure, when you pull these caps off, they have to go back exactly how they came out. So I marked them with a punch. So 2 dots here, 2 dots here, 1 dot here, 1 dot here. And it has to go back like this. It can't go like this, or this one can't go over here.
It could, but
it could. It'll fit. It'll fit,
right.
But it
chew your bearing up.
yeah, because it kind of wears it, like, because the bearing rides in here, and it just wears right. So as you can see where the bearing's been riding on this one, there's a lip on this side because the bearing is on this side. So if you put it in backwards, you're gonna have that lip right on where your bearing is, and it's gonna put weird pressures on it, and it could break your bearing, and it could just cause a bunch of problems. So just make sure you mark it before you pull it apart so you're not guessing. We're gonna fix the hood. What's wrong with the hood?
Got that. You already showed him in the beginning of the video.
Oh, I did?
You don't need to fondle with it again.
I like fondling it though.
So we're gonna go around grinding some paint off and some spots we need some weld. Like here.
Yeah,
right here.
because we cut the hood, obviously. And from the factory, it's just got this foam glue kind of holding the support in.
Yeah.
And it's welded around the edge. But we cut the whole edge off, so
yeah, and
we're gonna
then
have to
just
weld the
rattled out.
support to the hood so it stops doing that.
Yeah.
So pretty simple stuff.
She said it was like.
All right, so we just went down to Walmart and got the cheapest set of lights we could find at the Walmart. That looked decent.
The Walmart.
I mean, there was cheaper ones, but they look like pieces of junk, so. Probably gonna stick these in here like
Like a full
show
wire.
or down here or somewhere. In the hood, we should cut some holes in the hood and put them right there. That'd be sick. Okay. No, but
Right here.
because we might go up hanging tree and then back down hanging tree. So I don't know if we will do that yet, but if we do end up doing that, it might be dark. So we're preparing by putting lights on it because cut it a little close last time and
Yeah,
there's no lights.
That was a little sketchy. There it's got.
And we got Joe here again. He's helping us out.
Yeah, being able to see is pretty crucial when you're driving.
Pretty crucial.
I think it's a good thing we're getting some lights. Yeah, because I don't want to hit a cow.
Ah, you heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
Okay. I don't know why. We have all.
I think Owen's high or something.
Hey, we have all day tomorrow to get ready, but it's 11, and for some reason we decided to get everything done tonight. So that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, because then tomorrow we can just sit around and do nothing. And
Sounds
that's
like
fun.
a good plan to me.
Yeah,
so.
sounds super fun.
Yeah, so we'll be here until the
We can
morning.
go test the welded diff.
Yeah, with the headlights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh,
during
we
the
can
day.
test the headlights tonight.
See, that's why you do stuff in the midnight.
Yo, okay.
At midnight.
That sounds good, dude. Yeah.
Dude, we got 3 seats too.
Yeah, we got Red Bull and
Dang.
Bueno bars.
We're
So
about to get comfy on that bench seat, if you know what I mean.
That's hot. That is still hot.
all right, so we were gonna go on a test drive with this, but it's currently midnight. It's 11:49, and this thing's still straight pipe. So we're gonna put a muffler on it and then go for a test drive because we care about our neighbors
A little bit.
a little.
Not
bit.
enough to do a good muffler, just when it's a little tighter.
Well, just enough to not get the cops called.
This is like the epitome of the.
This is a
civics.
muffler that came out of my 7.3 Power Stroke truck, so should be good.
Yeah. It'll quiet down quite a bit, I think.
can't tell much on camera, but these lights are working pretty dang good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much all you need.
Yeah.
I think it's bright enough to see a trail, so
Oh yeah.
this is plenty.
We need like a light mounted to the cab pointing at the back of the truck backwards or
Yeah,
something.
we need some rock lights too so I can see my tires.
Yeah.
For like.
Well, I mean, this will get you by.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, so it's a new day and we're back working on Rusty. So we got some shocks here. They're not perfect, but they actually still work perfectly fine. They feel pretty good. So we're gonna run a bar across. It's actually gonna be up here further. Another spot for the spare tire to sit as well. And then we're gonna take some plate and go between here and here as like a semicircle triangle thing. Alright, just got that piece cut out. I'm working on some CAD.
I'm working on some CAD over here.
Looking good. Okay, so this is what I came up with for the shock mount. It'll go onto the axle just like that, and this will be flat with the axle, and then it'll have a little bit of a skid plate right there. So if you hit it on rocks and stuff, it's going to protect the shock and everything. And then this is the upper, so we'll have that bar going across here. That'll go right there, just like that, and then the top of the shock will mount right there. And that's a pretty tack. That's what you want to see in a tack weld. Alright, so that's where we got so far. The top shock bucket, I guess you'd call it, is all welded in. Over here we got the lowers, shock mounts all welded up. But we're gonna go get some food, and then when we get back, those will be cooled off enough so we can weld them on, and it'll have shocks again. Alright, we didn't video anything. We got back from lunch and just started working. So we got the lower mount all welded up, shocks bolted in. Look at that. It's gonna work perfect. So right now the exhaust just comes out right into that shock. So we're gonna try to put like a turn on it right here just to get it away from that shock, and it'll just kind of exit over here somewhere. So Fred's gonna cut up a piece of exhaust and we're gonna try to make something work.
Alright, got Owen driving, Rusty. Rafting.
Yeah, whitewater raft.
Yeah.
Whitewater rafting here. Holy.
Dang,
I didn't think it would do that.
that was pretty serious.
That was pretty serious.